Duckboat Dispatch, episode 19, damn near at 20. Patriots lose week 3. 6 days of hell coming up for the Red Sox. Celtics season about a month away. Bruins season right around the corner. Everybody's talking about that. Gonna get into everything today on the show. It's gonna be mostly Patriots reaction to that abysmal week 3 loss. But before we get to anything, Sarah, set the tone for the show.
Are we in a good mood or a bad mood today?
Oh, we're in a terrific mood today.
Then why is that?
So let's just say the Kansas City Chiefs are doing better than me. They have a better record than me.
What do you think about that Instagram story I posted for you?
You're so lucky I live on an island, and it cost me almost $200 to get on my island.
That made my day.
Sarah, you can pay me and I'll show up to his house.
Thank you. Or I could just send Xander.
That's my boy.
Yeah.
Send Mac.
Who I feel like.
You know I don't do well with dogs.
I have 2. I actually have both my dogs here right now, so I'm happy about that. But,
I
so
was attacked by a dog at a small age.
So was I, and I own 2 massive dogs.
Yeah, and I keep my distance from dogs.
You're crazy. I ran up to a king corso the other day. I was like, "Oh my god, you're so cute."
No, dogs and I keep our distance. We have a very mutual agreement.
Then you're not coming to my Super Bowl parties.
I usually have to work the Super Bowl.
I don't have Super Bowl parties.
Oh, well, I appreciate the invite.
Well, you've seen me watch a Super Bowl for a team.
Yeah, we've been.
I had to make the tower on the Super Bowl tradition.
I don't know what that is.
He just stacks up all his beers.
No.
Me and my buddy do it every year.
Just stack it up.
That's fun. Well, anyways, I don't even have a rant. I did my rant the other night, and I should have recorded it. But basically, I'm 0-3, and I don't know why.
Who are we blaming it on this week? Whose fault is it?
I don't even have anyone to blame. I am so disappointed in Devin. I'm so disappointed in him. I could have crashed out better than him. I'm just gonna say that. I think I crash out better than him every single week on this fucking podcast. My eye is twitching right now. I don't think you can see it, but my eye is fully twitching now because I'm so pissed. Cherry on top, I lost another player to injury.
Do you have James Conner?
No, Doran, my wide receiver from the lovely Commanders, is out.
Oh yeah, Terry's injured.
Except injury.
I don't think it's serious though, is it? I wasn't paying attention to Commanders.
He's done. He's dead to me. Bye. You can't even score over 10 points, and you catch 3 out of your 4 targets. You have 4 targets. You can't even catch all 4.
Is there anyone on your team you do like? Is there anyone that actually does you well?
No, I don't think so. Let me check. Well, I mean, my favorite player is my quarterback, but
but he didn't have a great week either.
He played like shit yesterday. I was
he
like,
did play terrible.
The one time I put you on, you choke against the fucking Texans.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Let's just do a little recap of how Sarah's fantasy experience has gone. Week 1, I lose Xavier Worthy because of Travis Kelce, who dislocates his shoulder. He's out, gets me 0 points after the game already started, so I can't even put him on the bench. So I just get a fat 0 from him week 1. Also week 1. And I'm pretty sure that was like a Thursday night game. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was a Friday night game. It was a Friday night game.
It was against the Ravens.
No, it wasn't against the Ravens because they played the Ravens this week. It was a Friday night game.
Oh, right. Bills played the Ravens. Who did they play? Eagle?
No, that was the Cowboys.
Sorry.
The Chargers. They played the Chargers in Brazil week 1.
It was not the Cowboys.
It was the Chargers in Brazil.
So I lose Xavier Worthy week 1. That Sunday of week 1, I lose George Kittle. He at least gave me a touchdown before he went down, so thank you. But also,
he'll be back soon, though.
I know. No, he's not back till October. Estimated return October.
He's like a month. He's like
almost October. It's 2 weeks.
A month.
And then week 2, I lose my quarterback.
Who is your QB?
Joe Burrow. He's playing like dog shit, anyways.
Yep, terrible.
But I lose him because
Bengals' offense has been terrible.
Yeah, well,
Bengals are awful.
They had one decent game, and of course it was against Trevor. And Trevor played well in that game. So I'm like, dude, you're playing the Texans, and next week they're playing San Francisco. So I'm just like, I need a new quarterback.
Yeah, well, Nick Bosa out for the season, too. So it was a bad week for injuries in the NFL.
40
week for injuries in the NFL.
ACL?
ACL, something like that. ACL or Achilles, I don't know.
Yeah, whatever. Same thing.
He's out for the season.
Oh, yeah, not same thing. I know. And then someone just broke their hand. And also, big news, this has nothing to do with fantasy. Actually, kind of. Jackson Dart will be starting.
Yeah.
For the New York Giants.
Yep. No more Russell Wilson. Mr. Unlimited on the bench.
I think it was kind of a pressure move because I think in the press conference of the game, they were like, What's your response to all the enraged fans demanding the rookie quarterback? And who's the head coach?
It's Dayball, and Dayball's job is on the line this year, so I'm sure he's wanting to put Dart in there.
He gave like some like generic ass answer where like it seemed like he didn't know what to do in that situation, where like whether to like deny it, go with it, or just make up some BS. I think he just made up some BS because he was like,
I think
we like the guy. He's shown a lot of improvement, confidence, but we'll see how it goes. What the is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, no, I mean, not the worst press conference of the week. We'll get to what Pop Douglas had to say because I think that was just embarrassing when we get to the Patriots and Pop Douglas. But Sarah, we're not done. Keep setting the tone. You're not done yet. We know you're not done.
I know I haven't flipped out yet. I just have a lot of energy today. But I feel bad for Russell Wilson. I really do.
I don't. He's made a ton of money.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like he's had such like a good career. Where are you going, Mac? Okay, bye. Rude. Sorry. But I don't know. I feel bad for him. Like, he was there. He was in his, like, home stadium, and they were chanting for Dart. Like, that can't feel good.
No, I mean, on that aspect of it, I get what you're saying, but it's the NFL. It's a business. If he's not playing up to it, especially with Dayball's job on the line, Dayball doesn't want to lose his job, and Russell Wilson will still get paid a ton of money. I think he's still under I think he's still getting paid from the Broncos, if I'm not mistaken.
Probably. I forgot he was on the Broncos.
I mean, would you, like if we were Giants fans, we'd probably be doing the same thing.
I mean, yeah.
Because like let's look at last year. Everyone was demanding for Drake May to start. Yeah, Jacoby Brissett isn't Russell Wilson, but Patriots fans were demanding for Drake May.
We were
Zappy.
demanding for Bailey Zappi too.
Yeah, Zappy Mania.
I mean, Zappi was clearly the better choice over Mac Jones, but like also Mac Jones is not a 10-year quarterback.
Mac Jones
is shit.
Looking pretty good at the San Francisco 49ers.
Good for him. He's from freaking Florida. He can't handle cold.
I'm just saying he's not looking too bad.
I don't care. Wait till he goes to a state where it's fucking freezing cold and his balls shrivel up. He won't do that.
He was in New England.
Yeah, and he played like shit.
Yeah.
I don't even know who the Niners have played, but I know he's been playing okay.
Good for him. I'm proud of him. He's not my quarterback. I don't care.
They played the Cardinals this week.
They did.
Yeah, warm Arizona.
The dome.
Yeah, exactly. Domes are stupid.
You gotta air condition the fans, dude. You can't be having sweaty fans. You don't want your beer all sweaty. Nice and cool.
Josh had a nap today.
I did not have a nap today. God no.
Energy.
No.
I don't really know how to respond to what Josh just said.
Sweaty beer.
I don't know how to respond to that. I don't know. We're going to keep it moving down. So that's Sarah. She's setting the tone for the show every single week. And the good thing about this is, I said this last week and the week before, Sarah. It's always next week. We believe in you still here. Josh and I believe in your fantasy football managerial skills.
Maybe you gotta make a trade. You gotta make a big time trade, maybe.
So tell Xander to give me Puka Nacua.
I don't think he's gonna do that. Puka Nacua.
No, I mean, you gotta find a way to make the trade work for both parties. Yeah, you can try to fleece somebody, but he's not gonna give you Puka Nacua. That's not a fair deal.
Yeah, Puka Nacua
not a fair deal.
The number one player in fantasy right now. Like, you need to give up half your team if you want.
I know his password. I'll just do it when he's asleep.
No, we went over this. There's no. Play with honor, okay? Don't be like me and back out of trades at the last second. Okay, don't be like me and back out of trades at the last second. And don't go on your significant other's phone and steal their players.
Josh,
play with honor. Don't be like me. Play with honor.
Play with honor.
I said don't be like me.
I was about to say be a man of your word. Play with honor. We just had a whole argument before the show started on you backing out of a trade and screwing me over last year, Mr. I don't want to accept your trade. Let me accept your trade.
All right, buddy. Here's the deal. Yes, did I verbally say over text? Yeah, I'll accept that. Let me finish. Did I say I'll accept the trade? Yes. But however, did the trade go to the commissioner of the league before I had gotten another deal that was better than the deal you had offered me?
There was a verbal agreement.
Yep, verbal. Was there anything? Verbal agreement. I'll give that to you.
Enough. That's
but did the card go in to the commissioner of the trade? Did it go in? Did the card go in? That's why the trade is finalized.
Why the hell does that matter?
Stop.
Even Ken agrees with me that you're a scumbag. Ken literally looked at you and was like, yeah, you're a scumbag for that.
Josh, I was 2-10. Who gives a shit?
I do.
make this a poll on Instagram and have everyone else pick for
I
you.
know I was in the wrong, but I got to go down fighting for myself at least.
Yeah, and what ended up happening? You ended up being like bottom of the league.
Second to last.
Yeah, you ended up being bottom of the league.
I'm pretty sure I'm in the bottom right now.
I was already in the bottom of the league.
Let's see the.
Actually, no, and I think I remember if we like went back and looked at the trade offer I gave you, you would have like done so much better than the players that you
Yeah,
got.
ultimately it would have, so it got me in the end, but that wasn't my season anyways.
I will say, the person that was winning the entire thing, like undefeated last year, is like one above me. So we're tied for last right now. So that makes me happy.
It's still early in the season. You can make the correct waiver wire additions, make a good trade here and there, be patient with your players. Somebody comes back from injury. It can all can change in a week.
Honestly, I just need to find a way to get Jamar Chase.
I don't think that's gonna happen either.
I don't even know if I'd want Jamar Chase.
I don't think I would take Jamar Chase.
No, I mean,
that is a great way to end Sarah, this tone setter for Sarah, because I don't know is exactly how I felt about that. No, it's not exactly how I felt about that Patriots game. It's how I feel about the Patriots right now in general.
Why does he have Jalen Hurts on his bench and
Who's the starting quarterback?
That little asshole.
Justin Herbert is playing like the best QB in the league.
I want Jalen Hurts. I'm gonna text him right now.
Go after it.
It's okay. Where are you? There you are. Give me Jalen Hurts, or I will tell.
Tell who?
It's called blackmail.
Any means necessary, I guess. Sarah plays with no remorse.
She's so terrified of me, so it kind of works.
All right.
I thought no outside factors played a part in
no outside factors should play a part, but I don't think Sarah plays by that rules.
No. I play by fear and blackmail. Have you ever watched Wednesday?
No.
You should. It's a great show.
That's with
He goes, that's fucked.
That's with overrated, right?
I do think she's kind of mid. But what's her name? It's escaping me right now.
See how I nicely didn't air out what the actual blackmail was on our podcast? See, I at least my
growing moment. Let's get to the New England Patriots. We're gonna spend a lot of time on fantasy football, but Sarah, you set the tone nicely for the show, which was it was a sigh, was the best way to put it. It was defeat, disappointment, I think was the best word you used in there to set the tone for the show, because that's how we all should feel about our New England Patriots. That was such a winnable game, and they quite literally fumbled it away. The turnovers were 5 total turnovers, 4 fumbles, 1 interception. It was unacceptable. It was disappointing. It was undisciplined football. And that's what I thought was going to change with Mike Vrabel in charge with Gerard Mayo this year. I wasn't expecting the offense to come out and light everything up. I was expecting a bump from the defense, looking a little bit more solid, creating turnovers, hitting hard, being aggressive. But most of all, I was expecting the situational football and the penalties to not be there like they were last year. And that hasn't changed at all this year. They look very undisciplined. They look very sloppy. And it's just disappointing that they could have easily won that game. They could have easily scored 30 points like I asked. But instead, they go out there and lose the Pittsburgh Steelers in what was such a winnable game. It wasn't like they couldn't move the football, guys. They were moving the football. They would get in the red zone, and they would just do something stupid, whether it be Drake May throwing an interception to Kayshawn, pass intended for Kayshawn Booker that is tipped, but he should have put a little bit more air on that ball to begin with. Kayshawn? I think it's an A.
Kayshawn.
I liked when the announcer goes, well, he grabbed booty. That's fun. Yeah. It made me think of Josh.
Josh loves booty.
Loves garlic.
No. Stomach is in shambles right now from lunch. Shout out Mob, made a phenomenal lunch. Just didn't sit well the stomach. Anyways,
cheese on top next time.
Yeah, a little garlic and cheese on top of it. It was good. It was phenomenal. No, it always gives even this Curry College Student Center garlic bread would mess me up. Restaurant garlic bread messes me up. But it's always just messed me up. I don't know what it is. But nobody cares about that.
I do. I think it's funny.
Nobody cares about that. What we care about are the New England Patriots, and I mean they're looking like it's just disappointing. I have a lot more thoughts I want to get to it on that, but I think that was just my opening reaction. Was very winnable game. Curious what you guys to think about that. I'm assuming it's somewhere on the same lines of it. We're gonna get to Pop Douglas. We're gonna get to Ramondre Stevenson, but just overall, give me your first impression of the game, Josh.
So if you let's take away the 5 turnovers. Let's take those away. I thought this was a good performance by them. I think it was a good performance by them. They out-yarded the Steelers by like 120 to 150 yards, I want to say. They played well. I genuinely think that besides the Drake May interception, I thought he played well. I thought he played decent. I thought they all did good. And I think there's a lot of potential in this team considering the fact that you're able to go toe-to-toe with the Steelers and that the Steelers didn't do anything to actually stop you. You stopped yourself. So you take that target, that obstacle away, you win this game, like you said, Tom. The game was they were a great team. They just screwed themselves over with the turnovers. And ultimately, that obviously you got to look at where the turnovers come from. And the highlight is Mondre and the 2 fumbles, especially the one at the 1-yarder. And the big thing is, the big thing I want to talk about with Mondre is he came out after the game and was like, they don't need me if I can't hold on to the ball. Vrabel then came out and said, we need him. That I don't like from Vrabel. That I don't like. Where's the discipline in this? And I know you want to get to Pop Douglas in a second, but I'm going to talk about him right now. It's like Pop Douglas didn't do anything. And the last play of the game when it was 4th down and he chucked back and then went forward. Why are we allowing for bad decisions and bad playmaking to happen on the team? If Ramondre Stevenson is fumbling twice, and especially on the goal line, why are we just saying, yeah, we need him, he's a part of this team? If he's doing that, he needs to be benched and he needs to be told that. We shouldn't be uplifting bad performances and just having soft touches, little pats on the back saying it's okay. If you suck, you suck. And so I think that means that you need to smack some of these guys around. You need to bench Ramondre next game. Travion should be starting. If Efton Chisholm is ready to go, I want Efton Chisholm in there. I want less targets to Demario Douglas since he's not going to make good decisions with it. That's the thing I don't like about Vrabel right now. Why are we not disciplining the bad playmaking and the bad decisions on this team? Give me the guys who, even if they play bad, if Travion Henderson and Efton Chisholm want to go out there and play awfully, if they still go out there and give it 100% without making stupid decisions, I'll take that 10 out of 10 times than a slightly more skilled guy who's going to fumble at the goal line.
I think a lot of it for Vrabel is, this is just what I think could be happening. I think a lot of it is because he's a new head coach. I think he's trying to baby them a little bit so they like him. And honestly, that's not going to work. Respect is given, or you get respect by giving respect. Honestly, I would respect my coach more if he said to me, Sarah, that was terrible, sit down, you're done, than him being like, it's okay, brush it off, get back out there. No. He fumbles once, he's on the bench for the rest of the quarter. If he can get his act together, I'll give him one shot in the second quarter. If he does fine, okay, fine, you're going to come out, you can go back in a little bit because you didn't mess up that time. Now, when he fumbles on the goal line, you're on the bench for the rest of the game. You're done. You had your chance, and you screwed up so hugely. No forgiveness there. Sorry.
Yeah,
and honestly, we've seen what Stevenson can do, but he's just not reliable. And so I think he needs to figure out, well, obviously, how to get that fumbling problem under control because it's not looking good. And he needs to also maybe get out of his head a little bit because we're giving him a lot of hate. And I do feel bad for giving him hate because no one deserves that. But at the same time, you got to earn our respect.
Mistakes happen, and we get that. Drake May with the interception, I'm not putting that blame on him. It wasn't 100% Drake May, and I'm expecting for the rest of the season that's not going to be his last interception. I'm expecting him to throw more this season.
No,
I'm expecting more fumbles too. If unfortunately, because we're only in week 3 and we're entering week 4. But if you look at the replays on the Ramondre Stevenson, both the fumbles, it wasn't like the defense. Again, like I said previously, it wasn't like the Steelers did anything to stop them. You didn't have a Steelers defensive player come up from behind Stevenson, punch the ball out from behind him without him noticing. You saw Stevenson tumble to the ground, ball came loose. That's not on the Steelers defense playing well. That's Ramondre Stevenson not holding on to the ball. So mistakes happen, but these two, I can't, that's not, you made a mistake the first time, okay, the second time, unexcusable. You did the same thing.
I did see something, I don't know if he said it in the press conference after, or if it was an article or something, but he was saying that he was training with weighted balls, weighted footballs, so that it would be I don't know how that would help. Like, maybe because it is weighted, it's harder to carry. I don't know. I feel like that would make a difference for him because he would get used to the weighted balls. And then once he went back to the normal footballs, he would probably be more likely to drop them because they're not as heavy. I don't know. That's just.
Regardless, the fumble on the goal line is inexcusable, and I get what Vrabel's saying. Like, we need him here. We need Mondry to be, because in week 2, when he was at his best, he was a huge factor in why they won that game. He was running aggressively, he was running with power, and he was able to slip out of the backfield, chip a block, and then get out and be an option out in the option out of the backfield for May to dink and dunk his way down the field, and it worked really well. Besides the fumbles, Mondre, I mean, that's a huge thing. He didn't have a terrible game. He was decent in the run game, and he's really good. He's a better pass blocker than Henderson, which is why he's still out there, because they don't really trust Henderson, clearly, to pass block as much as Ramondre Stevenson. And Mondre's bigger than him, so I see where that comes from. But still, it's just one of those things where, like, if he doesn't fumble at the goal line, if Gibby doesn't fumble, if May doesn't throw the interception in the end zone, it's a very, very winnable game, and a game where you win by multiple scores. I said last week, 30 points should be the goal here. Josh just turned the lights off in a second. I don't know what
my camera just decided to completely change for some reason, and I can't switch it back.
Well, Josh gonna look like that for the rest of the program.
It's fun.
Just backtracking a little bit, you know how I tried to just get Jalen Hurts?
Yeah.
He offered me Justin Herbert.
For what?
For taking Barkley.
Yeah, no.
I said no, little punk. Take
negotiation game.
I'll just see him in person and scare him. He's like 6'4", and he's absolutely terrified of me.
Sounds about right. Getting back to the Patriots. So, I mean, the running back room we've gone over, it was disappointing. The offensive line, I was not impressed with whatsoever. I thought they were putrid. At times, they were okay. But overall, I thought this was a negative game for the offensive line. Cam Hayward, TJ Watt really got whatever they want, I felt like, for the most part, when Drake May was under a lot of pressure, rolling out. I didn't think it was that bad of a game from Drake May, honestly. The interception and the fumble.
No, it wasn't.
Aside, I thought it was a fine game for Drake May. He was decisive with the ball. When he wanted to run, he made the right play, and he got out of bounds, and he got down, which was huge for Drake May. He wasn't going into, leaning into people for extra yardage. It was just the interception. I mean, 50-50 May, 50-50 offensive line, the way I put it. If the offensive line doesn't get there, he sneaks it through a window, and I think it gets to Booty. He could have probably put a little bit more air on it and aim it more towards the back pylon of the end zone. And I think it's a touchdown, but either way, that's a backbreaker on an end zone. But earlier in that drive, he got lucky with an interception coming back, and he got lucky with an interception on the very first drive. So overall, I think it was an day for Drake May. I think definitely the best back-to-back games he's played in his career, and I think he could look to make it the best 3-game stretch of his career. And I feel like we forget this sometimes with people that, calling for Drake May's job already. I think he's played 17 games in the NFL, 16, 18.
He's a baby.
He hasn't eclipsed that 20. He really is a baby. He played like 35 games in college.
Yeah. My boss said this to me the other day. He said to me, he goes, think about it. He had a weird college experience. I think it was like he didn't play his freshman year. He played a sophomore year and then entered the draft or something.
I'm not entirely sure. I just know he played around like 35 games in college.
Yeah. So he was like thinking this is like his junior year of college is basically like what he was saying. And I was like, you're so right.
Yeah, and he played 3 quarters of the season last year. And honestly, he's pretty much starting over completely because new OC, new head coach, new system, new weapons.
I touched base on that in like one of our other episodes. Just how like he hasn't had consistency. And I think that's a major part in building a strong team and like that's the thing. It's like it's a puzzle. You have to find the right pieces that fit. And sometimes if you have like 1,000-piece puzzle, you're not going to do that in one day. That's not an overnight thing.
Not at all. And I think one of the pieces of the puzzle they're definitely missing are weapons, because I can't wrap my head around the wide receiver room. We'll get to Josh McDaniels' play calling because, if I have to see one more 4th and short and he pitches it 5 yards back, I'm going to lose my goddamn mind. I do not understand the point of that play whatsoever. He gets bailed out twice in 4th and second, 4th and short, 4th and 2, 4th and 1, 4th and 3, where they pitch it left or right to Ramondre in the backfield or Gibby in the backfield or Henderson in the backfield, and they take it up 5 yards for a first down when the defender had them dead to rights. in the backfield for a tackle for loss and a turnovers on downs. I don't understand McDaniel's obsession with pitching it on 4th and 2nd and 4th and short. I have nothing else. I think that is just the dumbest play call in NFL history. I think it's the dumbest play you can call in NFL. Like, you're 4th and short and you're going to throw it 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage and make it 4th and 7. I just don't understand it. I never will understand it. And Josh McDaniels has forgotten more football than I will ever know. But I just don't understand it. I really can never. I can't say enough how stupid of a play call I think that is, and I haven't missed it whatsoever. I thought the play calling was unimaginative. Yet again from Josh McDaniels. I'm not impressed with him, but I'm more unimpressed by the wide receiver core. Because Hunter Henry is the number one option on this offense, which is fine. Hunter Henry's a dog, but what the hell is the point of bringing in Stephon Diggs if they're not going to use him? I think he's gotten 12 targets all season so long, or maybe 12 catches all season. What the hell is the point of bringing him in?
I think what they're doing is they're kind of easing him in because he is coming off injury. And so I think they are kind of dipping his toes in at the beginning of the season. Because I think Vrabel is kind of counting on being a contender for a wild card spot. And newsflash, buddy, it's not going to happen if you keep doing this shit.
But it's not like they're not playing Stephon Diggs. He's still playing out there. He's just not getting. He's getting very minimal. He's not getting targets. He's making very minimal performance on the field. It's like he's playing, but he's not performing. So what the hell is he doing on the sideline? Sucking his thumb?
Well, I learned this the other day about him. He's very superstitious. And I don't know what game it was. I think it was against Miami last week. He, I don't even know who it was, but he went over to the bench and he goes, I was sitting in between you guys. So he sat in between them and one guy got up. He was like, no, come sit down. And I was like, oh, so I'm not the only person. And we ended up winning that game. So I was like, I showed Xander and he's like, he's just as crazy as you, but you're worse. And so, that made me like him just a little bit.
Yeah, I just really don't understand. He's got 13 receptions for 112 yards and 0 touchdowns. I don't get what they're not. I understand he's coming off the injury. He's working his way back, but even then, he's only had, I think, 15 targets in total this season. So what the hell is the point of bringing him in if you're not going to use him at all? He's clearly your best wide receiver. I'm not expecting him to be the old Stephon Diggs in Buffalo and Minnesota, but I think he's better than what he's shown so far on tape. I think he's still getting the most separation out of all the guys. And speaking of wide receivers, originally my aim was I was aiming at Matt Collins or guys I don't want to see on the field anymore. And Matt Collins is a good run blocker, so I'm okay with. I get why he's out there. He's a bigger guy. I don't think Pop Douglas has a place in this team anymore. I really don't think he's a place in this team. And that is before the 4th down in which they lose the game on a play where it's 4th and short. And first of all, the fact that the play is he doesn't run to the sticks, I think is stupid to begin with. If it's 4th and 2nd, why the hell are you throwing the ball 1 yard? It's just beyond me as well. But even then, he could have just fallen forward and gotten the first down. But like you said, Josh, he makes a cut backwards away from the first down marker and gets brought down from the ankles because he thinks he's better than he is and is Tyreek Hill out there and has all the speed in the world. He's having a horrendous season as well. He's got 5 receptions for 13 yards and a single touchdown. He's averaging 2.5 yards per catch. So it's just, what are we doing with this guy out there? I would so much rather see Kyle Williams, Efton Chisholm. Hell, give me the ghost of Jalen Polk, who we traded away, over him at this point. Because I just don't know what we're doing with Pop Douglas. I don't think he has it. And his post-game answer when asked about the question, and he kind of laughs it off like, oh, it was just a play. But you just lost us the game.
Yeah, it's not
legitimately lost. Legitimately lost.
I don't know if
game.
I agree with lost you the game because let's play out the scenario. Say they do cross the 1 yard line. Who guarantees that we still score? Who
they had moved the ball all day long. They had moved the ball consistently all day long.
I think 5 turnovers. So who guarantees that there isn't a one?
And that's the only reason they didn't score more points in that game. If they didn't turn the ball over, I'm not saying they score on every single drive, but did they punt? Did they punt at all in that game?
Yes.
They punted maybe once. I'm not going to pretend like I'm watching.
But I'm not saying I disagree with you on this play. That play was horrible. What he did was horrible. But I'm not saying I don't think it's fair to say you cost us the game because who says that we still score on the drive? Who says we still score?
I mean, it's not guaranteed, but the chance would still be there.
The chance will still be there, yeah. So maybe you threw away the chance, but I don't think it's fair to say he cost the game.
They punted once that game for 59 yards.
We're still on the punting.
I just wanted to get wanted to get my facts straight.
Okay, fair. I think there's so many elements to why we lost that game yesterday. You can't just blame one person.
Well, fair.
Mac Jones threw what, 2 interceptions? So
I don't know
he's
what Mac Jones put up yesterday.
sorry, Drake May. Fucking hell! Why did
He
I
threw
keep-
one interception and fumbled.
Yes. Okay. So he made 2 mistakes. Stevenson made a few mistakes. Gibson fumbled. Like, it's not all on one person, and I
Fair.
feel like we need
Fair.
to stop putting the blame on one specific person just because Tom has some weird vendetta against him and he's not Travion Henderson for Josh. Bye, Tom.
Oh, should we say where Tom went? Should we say where Tom went?
Oh, Tom went to a special place.
Tom is.
I'll let
I
you
think it's
I'll
a
let you
little
do that.
too inappropriate to actually for me to say, but Tom had some.
Tom is
Oh,
back.
did you not go? Did you not go to the back?
It just kicked me out for no goddamn reason. No, it just kicked me out.
This thing is acting all over the place. It turned off my camera.
Yeah,
It kicked out Tom. It turned off my camera. Man, I also think my lighting
we
is
go.
bad because the contrast on my background. I think if I were to use this to the light. Oh yeah, see, there's the lighting. All right, let me take this down so people can see me real quick.
Yeah,
it's the software is acting like the New England Patriots today. It's just fumbling at every possible moment. I really just you made an excellent point. No, you made an excellent point. I heard it. You made an excellent point. I should have just put the blame on one person. That's fair. It's not fair for me to put it all on Pop Douglas because at the end of the day, if Stevenson doesn't fumble on the goal line, they don't need that touchdown as much. If Jake May doesn't put the interception in the end zone, they don't need the touchdown. They don't need that touchdown as much. They're not playing for a touchdown. They're playing just to move the sticks.
I honestly, you can't even like put the blame all on Vrabel either. He could not have predicted.
No, I mean, at the end of the day, they lost the game because Stevenson couldn't hold on the ball and May turned the ball over. I mean, Stevenson had 2 fumbles, Gibby has 1 fumble, and then I don't know why the hell I'm calling him Gibby, but I am. And then Drake May turns the ball over twice. They lost the game because of turnovers and penalties, and then they played undisciplined football.
It was their own fault.
And it absolutely was. The Steelers did not beat them. The Patriots beat themselves. The Steelers are not an impressive team at all. This was the first time they held a team under 14 points all year. If you don't turn the ball over, they score 30
If you
points.
even look at what's his stupid name? Rogers. If you even look at his stats, the dude put up washed elderly stats. His stats are horrible.
I do think though that a little bit. I'm big on like mental things this year. I think I said this when I was watching the game. I said this to Xander and my dad, but I was like, I think Drake May is having that like first or second drive. I noticed that he seemed a little on edge or something. Like something mentally was going on. I think because he was playing like one of the greatest not greatest quarterbacks, but like one of the great quarterbacks of the NFL, like back in his 20 years ago. I think that like got to his head a little bit. So he was like, holy crap, like, do I match up with this guy? And I'm just like, you do. You guys are even right now. But like, that's a veteran QB.
I mean, admittedly, from Drake May, Rodgers is like his favorite quarterback of all time. He said it himself. Like that was the guy he modeled his game after.
Yeah.
I
so
don't
there
really
has a bit of nerve or intimidation.
I don't want this to come out the wrong way, but to me, Drake May just doesn't have like, I don't want to say the mental capacity to like have that moment, but it doesn't seem very Drake May-ish. She just seems like, I don't want to be like this dumb country boy that just throws missiles with his arm. But that's what he kind of strikes me as a guy who literally just is like, I don't want to say a dumb, football jock. He's just like some country kid who happens to have a great arm and can truck people and loves the game of football. He doesn't strike me as someone who's all like, oh my God, I'm playing Aaron Rodgers. Like this is, I'm sure he met him pregame. This isn't even the first time he played Aaron Rodgers. He played Aaron Rodgers twice last year.
I know. Cora, please. I'm talking. Yes, you're adorable, but please. She's just staring at me.
She likes the pod.
I want to show you. Cora.
Special guest.
It's in 8 minutes, it's dinner time. She's like clockwork. But I don't remember what I was saying. No. But even guys like that, like the ones that seem that don't have a lot going on upstairs, they do. So, it could be, I don't know. I think that had something to do with it.
Fair. I mean, maybe. I mean, he's played Rodgers once before in his career, so I don't really know about that.
Was it away?
It might have been in MetLife because I don't think.
Yeah.
I think he might have gotten knocked out of the game. It might have been one of the games he got knocked out of. I can hardly remember some of Drake May's like games because they all just blend together as disappointing losses. They really do. Like even his win against the Bears, I honestly forget about it half the time. Like his one career win before the season was against the Bears. Exactly. It was the most like boring game ever. The defense absolutely clobbered Caleb Williams, and then they fired their offensive coordinator the day later. But that's neither here nor there. But looking forward to Week 4, they take the Panthers on this week from Gillette Stadium before they go on a three game road trip. where they get the Bills in week 5, and I think they get the Saints in there as well. I'm not too sure who they have after the Bills. What do we want to see in week 4 against the Panthers? First of all, they need to win this game. And I know it's really early to say this is like they need to win the game, but going into the Bills being 2-2 in week 5 and going and being 1-3 are drastically different because they're not beating the Bills. They're just, I mean, unless lightning strikes the Bills and they can't show up to the game, they're not beating the Bills.
We're kind of their kryptonite. They've struggled against us the last couple of years.
Hey, man.
They've either blown us out or we've somehow
Hey, man,
won.
the Browns beat the Packers the other day. I don't know if you want to completely rule out the Patriots against the
Miami Dolphins.
I know. Tom, it's okay to say it's a must-win. I said that the Dolphins game was a must-win.
It was.
Yeah.
Honestly, what I want from next week, I just want to see unity. That's all I want to see. I want to see them be cohesive and play like a freaking team. I don't want to see Pop Douglas being like, oh, I'm better than him, and then Booty be like, well, no, I'm better than you, and then Matt Collins is out there just being like, yeah, like, live for your die. Like, I don't want to see that.
I love that.
Stupid hippie with his shoes on.
I love him, though. I love him. But, like...
Put him on your fantasy team. I'm sure you won't love him then.
Put him on the list.
Like,
Put him on Tom's list.
He sucks.
No, he doesn't.
He's just a body to block.
Touchdowns this season, you'll buy me a Louis bag. Damn,
No, it was in one game. It was in one game.
I can't confirm. It was in one game.
I know.
But no.
Sit at the table with my entire family when he scored that touchdown, and I literally looked at Xander. I was like, I'm getting a Louis. He was like, what? There was 20 of us.
How much?
There was.
How much is a Louis Vuitton bag?
$1,000.
Like,
The one I want, $3,400. It's the Speedy. I want the Louis Vuitton.
Oh my
Speedy.
God, dude! $2,000.
But I like a lot with besides the line about the bet. I liked a lot with.
No, I'll show you the one that I want, you little
bro.
brat.
I'm looking at like a fanny pack right now, dude. This thing is $2,000. It's not like a fanny pack, but what's like the Lulu? Tom, you know the Lululemon bag I won at the bingo that I gave my sister?
Yeah, and that shorty came up to you and was like, "I'll give you this for that," and you're like, "No, I'm giving this to my sister."
Yeah.
She was like, "Yeah, I'll give you the Louis bag. Give me that and your number."
It's called a crossbody bag.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Crossbody bag. That thing is $2,000. What?
Yeah, they're cute.
For $2,000?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, your sister still owes me Chick-fil-A.
Oh, well, I got 2 times Chick-fil-A, so I think I stole your Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I haven't got. Well, and then she's texting me this morning asking for help about like her Survivor fantasy thing coming up.
Text you. I told my sister to text you because she's going to a Survivor. She's going to like a Survivor.
I don't wear handbags.
It's not a handbag; it's a shoulder bag.
I don't wear shoulder bags.
I don't wear.
You're a man. I didn't expect you to.
Thank you.
But I'm a woman, and I like fashion.
Whoa! Just because I don't wear handbags doesn't mean I don't like fashion.
Tom, I've seen.
Given I usually wear sweatpants every single day.
Tom,
you and I.
I can get drippy.
You and I lived with each other for 2 years. I know your fashion. You've got some stuff, but if it's just a casual day in the dorm room, dude, you're just wearing no shirt.
No. I don't think I have the money. I don't think I have the money to spend on what you want to go shopping for, Sarah.
TJ Maxx.
Marshalls is the shit, man. Marshalls is
great stuff.
I'm not gonna hate on Marshalls. My parents met at Marshalls. I can't hate on Marshalls. Yeah, my mom was my dad's boss at Marshalls.
Marshalls is awesome. That's where you find all the good.
I love Marshalls. They should sponsor us.
I think Stickum should sponsor us, and we should give it to the Patriots or like Gorilla Glue.
I think Louis Vuitton should sponsor us.
We can dream. We can dream one day. But getting back to game 4. I liked a lot of what you said, Sarah. Like unity. I just want to see disciplined football. I really do. I think we're all just looking for the same thing. Just hold onto the ball and don't get penalized as much. I think that's all we want to see at this point.
You stole mine.
I want to bring back the whole do your job thing because I'm sorry, but that worked.
Well, they have the trademark because Bill Belichick applied for it and got denied.
Whatever. I want them to pull their heads out of their asses and fucking put your head down and do your job. You want more money? Do your job. You want to win a Super Bowl? Do your job. You want to win a game? Do your job.
I think it's at this point with the level that the Patriots are at. I think it's if you want to play, do your job.
Clearly, if you want to get first down,
clearly, Demario Douglas and Ramondre Stevenson did not do their job. So I'm saying discipline is something I want to see as well, especially from Vrabel, because I don't think we got any of it from last game. And quite frankly, the other game against the Dolphins either. I do not want to see Ramondre Stevenson as the starting running back. I want to see Travion Henderson, not because I'm a diehard Travion Henderson guy. I'm not saying that because, but the other two running backs fumbled.
So,
You want to know who didn't fumble? The one guy who had 11 attempts and didn't fumble. That's the guy you should be starting. The one guy who didn't mess up because he earned it by not messing up.
Yeah, fair. I think the only thing I'm going to add before we move on to our predictions for the week, let's see Gonzo out there a little bit.
Oh, well, we gotta
He
wait.
was practicing the
Yeah, we
week
gotta
up.
wait for that.
He was practicing last week, even though he was limited in practice. I think you give him the
He's
full week this week. Put him on a snap count. Just put him on Ted McMillan for 15, 20 snaps. And make him struggle, make him work for it, ease him back into it, and hopefully they finally make a quarterback struggle. Because Aaron Rodgers did not look great, but I wouldn't say he struggled. Tua started the game struggling, but then he got into a rhythm, and Geno Smith just put belt to ass. He does have 2 brain cells. I'm not going to get it twisted. Like, yeah, Tua's not great, but I wouldn't say he had a terrible day. Let's have a QB have a terrible day. I don't think Bryce Young is all that good. I think you can make Bryce Young struggle. Let's put belt to ass and make him struggle a little bit, huh? How about it?
Belt.
Yeah, BTA, belt to ass. But we're gonna move on now. Let's get to predictions of the week, Josh. Little update, and then we'll go through these quickly, and then we'll sightsee. We'll play our game. We'll get out of here.
We have an update. Actually had a bet hit.
I'm glad you said it. I didn't want to say it because I felt like it would be. I felt like it would be a little like self-conceited.
You need to
if that's a
explain the
word.
technicality, though. You have to.
I told Sammy and she didn't believe me.
Sammy's mad fake for that.
I mean,
Sammy's hella
if
fake.
you were to call me and say that Tom hit a parlay, I also would not believe you.
So here's the great thing about the parlay is I put it in Friday or Saturday.
Only reason he won is because CeeDee Lamb got hurt in the first
But
quarter.
even then, I think CeeDee Lamb gets in the end zone that game. I really, honest to God, do think he gets
And
in.
he didn't do it last week.
Yeah, but I think 3 weeks in, they would give him the ball to the guy who came in to replace him. Whatever, I don't even know what the hell his name is. He was number 2, and the guy who wore number 2 got in the end zone. Let me find it. I'm pretty sure. Because then they went right to George Pickens pretty much all game long, and they lose that game. Cowboys box score. Let me pull this up.
Number 2. Are you talking about George Pickens?
Oh, is that what George Pickens? Oh, George Pickens went number 3. I was talking about Jalen Tolbert. They can have some red zone looks. I mean, then they threw 14 to Jake Ferguson and 9 to George Pickens. So, and 3 to this Tolbert guy and a bunch of other people I had never heard of. So I think he does get in the end zone. Either way, though, I hit a bet. It was beyond time, a nice little 3-legger. And the best part of the whole thing was everybody was doubting me. I put this in the group chat with the boys, like Duff, Mark, Sam, Nate, the sweet group chat from last year. Sarah, you don't want to be in the sweet group chat.
No, I was joking.
And they all were like, "You have no ball knowledge. DK Metcalf's not scoring." And I was like, "DK Metcalf's getting in the end zone, no doubt in my mind." They're like, "Okay, well then, Nico Collins didn't get in the end zone."
So if you
Yes, he did.
if you read
Well,
that,
they were like, "Oh,
I'm literally rooting for you in this message.
yeah." But in the sweet group chat, everybody, Tyler Duffy, Nicholas Simpson, Nathan Carpentier, Mark Kalita III, Josh Bracken, they were all saying I had no ball
I was
knowledge.
hating on you because you bet against the Patriots. That's my issue.
And did the bet not hit?
The bet hit. I don't care.
Would you bet on Stevenson to fumble? Because at this point, I probably should bet on Stevenson. If that's a bet,
Why are you
bet on it.
Why are you betting on the Patriots' downfall?
I'm not betting. I'm not preying on their downfall. I'm recognizing. No, this is the annoying thing is that there's this false narrative out there about me. I am recognizing their faults and benefiting from it. Their secondary sucks. They give up chunk plays. What does DK Metcalf good at doing? Scoring on he's on a yak receiver, not a yards after catch guy. He is a go up there on a deep route. He is an X receiver. He is go up there deep routes and catch the ball. And what did I recognize? The Patriots give up chunk plays. Their secondary is not good. Their best quarterback is out. What are they going to do? Get DK Metcalf in the end zone on a chunk play. Bang.
You still put money against the Patriots.
And it hit.
Don't care.
And it hit.
Fake fan?
Not fake fan. It's like if you play, it's like if you would have gone out there and picked up the Steelers defense in fantasy football and played them against the Patriots because you're like, oh, they turn the ball over a lot. That's good for my fantasy team. They'll get points. It's the same.
Okay, well,
it's the same philosophy. I'm not a fake fan.
It's a good thing I didn't pick up the Steelers defense.
Do you know why? Do you know why Trevor Lawrence is still my quarterback and I cannot
because you
drop
love
him?
Trevor Lawrence.
No, because I'm loyal.
Hey, Tom.
What do you mean? I'm sitting here I spent the last 50 minutes talking about this team that does not deserve the breath of day right now, Sarah. That's loyalty.
I'm just saying that
I was a Mac Jones guy. I believed in Mac Jones in year 3.
I did not believe in Mac Jones, but I still watched him play every Sunday.
And I watched every snap. Well, besides the punt, obviously, I watched most of the snaps in that game. But
The
this
point is that you can't bet against your team. You bet against your team, they're gonna lose.
well, typically if I bet on something, it loses. So I was actually trying to like reverse
You're not
that.
allowed to bet
I went with the
anything.
win-win strategy. I went with the win-win strategy. If I lose, my team wins. If I win, I make money. And guess what?
And how much money?
And guess what? I needed
How much money have you spent
money.
on parlays in total?
On this season. I'm actually up a good chunk of change because of this bet because it was a big one. I'm up a good chunk of
You'll
change.
be negative by the end of the season.
Well, I mean, no, because I'm up. I'm not going to put my bet winnings out there, but I'm up a good, chunk of change on this. And then if the Red Sox win 2 more games, I'm up another. That's an extra couple hundred. That's an extra couple hundred right there.
You bet on baseball?
I bet on the Red Sox over at the start of the season, and I took him at 86.5, and I think they're at 85 right now with 6 left to play. So it's going to be 6 days of hell coming up, unless they win these 2 games like back to back. I'm going to be sweating bullets. And I genuinely think it's going to come down to the very last game of the season, and they're not going to hit it. And I'm going to cry because I have like $100 on this.
How many parlays did you hit last year? Did you hit any football parlays? I'm talking.
I hit a couple because I remember there was a Jamar Chase touchdown, and it was me and Simp, and maybe me and Duff on the couches in the suite, and nobody else was there, and it hit. And I think I woke Nate up in his bed, who was still hungover from the night before. And I remember it because I put it at my final senior project at Curry was about sports gambling, and I put put out a slide about like why people love sports gambling. I just put all my wins on the slide. I took a screenshot of all my wins, just put it on the slide. I just blurred out all the money payments. So there was like 5 pictures on the slide from one full football season because I just did terrible last year. And the last bet that was on there was the coin flip of the Super Bowl.
No,
so that was just 50-50.
Here's my other thing with your parlay. Are you actually going to spend your winnings on something, or is that money going straight into another parlay?
So you guys know how much I won.
Excuse me. It's going to Sarah's Louis Vuitton bag.
No, because that's never going to happen. No, I took
out...
out...
money a Louis Vuitton bag costs, that's going to, like, even with Tom's wings, that's still like an eighth.
He's gonna be like delivering it at my funeral. Like, here you go.
Yeah. No. So I took the even amount of the biggest number. So then I left in like the leftover.
What?
If that makes sense.
Because
I made a couple $100,
okay,
but it wasn't like an even 100.
Saying, let's say you won 500.
I took out the even 100 and left whatever was left in there.
So what?
That's pretty. So it wasn't like an even $500.
I know.
So you
I took out all the hundreds and just left the rest of the change in there. Essentially.
Okay. No.
So
So
I took the biggest 100.
If you had won $550, hypothetically, you would have taken the 500 but left the 50 in. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you guys had the screenshot, so you know how much I took out. So I took out a good chunk of change.
Tom made
good.
$50 million.
I wish so.
Ton.
I'm not halfway to Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna happen because. Anyways, Josh, let's get to the predictions real quick.
Pay for a Louis Vuitton.
I gotta pull this up.
Sell feet pics. I don't know what to tell you, Sarah.
Hey, yo.
I can dance your feet.
Maybe someone likes that.
They do.
Hey guys, welcome to the new pod, the Feet Pod.
The feet pod.
Where we just show.
I don't have socks on right now, so it would fit.
Free job.
Neither do I.
I do. Weirdos.
What do you have like you probably have like the low ankle socks on though, not like Nike half calves.
No, I don't wear Nike half calves.
No,
Sorry.
that's what I said is you have like the ankle socks that like my mom wears.
Yeah. What's wrong with the socks that your mom wear?
Because I'm not an ankle sock guy because I don't like the way it feels.
I'm not an ankle sock guy.
I'll wear whatever the hell's on my floor. I don't care.
Fair
Actually,
enough.
I steal Xander's socks because I can't keep a pair of socks for the life of me. I just did laundry, and every single pair of socks belonged to Xander's. Every single mismatched pair were mine.
I don't wear mismatched socks. You gotta wear the same sock.
I don't either. So I steal Xander's every day.
Fair enough. All right, Josh, let's get to the predictions. Okay, Josh, what's the score?
You're up by 4.
All right. Did
Did
you make
I
any
make any wins?
Oh yeah. Let's see, Sarah. These are the ones you got right. You got the Bills against the Dolphins right. You had Vikings versus Bengals wrong. Oh, and I'm sorry.
Damn
Yes, you had that right. I'm sorry. You had the Jags game correct. You had the Colts correct. The Commanders correct. The Eagles correct. You did not have the Falcons and the Panthers correct.
That game was terrible.
You're too superstitious to bet on the Patriots.
Yes.
We were all wrong on the Packers game.
Fair.
We were right on the Bucks, Chargers, Seahawks. You were wrong on the Cowboys game. You were wrong on the Cardinals game. You took the Cowboys. You were wrong on the Bears.
Oh.
You didn't get the Cardinals. You took the Cardinals. Both of you took the Giants, and then Sari took the Ravens, who lost.
No.
All
I
right.
didn't do that bad.
Oh, not bad at all. I'm
Thanks.
still winning. I got a 4-game lead. All right. What's the Thursday night football game, Josh?
Me in now. I'm part of this now.
Yeah, but Josh, read them off.
Hang on, I gotta put Sarah's name in now because I didn't at the start.
Sorry.
Mark.
I'll do it. I'm not gonna talk about the Patriots ever.
Okay, well, I type this. I'll tell you Thursday night football, which is a rerun for one team. The Seahawks will go to Miami.
Seahawks.
I'm also taking the Seahawks.
Wait, what is it? Seahawks in Miami?
Yeah.
Oh, Seahawks.
Sorry, I'm currently just typing Sarah all over and over and over again.
Maybe Tua's third brain cell will show up.
Probably not.
No, we're still waiting for the second
Yeah,
one.
that's so true. No, we're still waiting for the first one to function.
And I think Mike McDaniel has less brain cells than Tua. I can't stand Mike McDaniel.
Dude,
Josh, it's not Seahawks at Miami. It's Seahawks at Cardinals.
Yo, that's my fault, dog. Wait,
I'm still taking the Seahawks.
that's
I
my
am
fault.
too.
I must have, because the first game from last week was Bills versus Dolphins, so I must have read that by mistake.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay, no, I see the real Dolphins game now. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna pull this up.
Okay.
I need visuals.
The Vikings will go to Pittsburgh.
The Steelers.
I'm taking the Vikings, dog. After the Steelers last week and how they could have won that.
I'm taking the Steelers. This game's in Germany too. This game's in Ireland, by the way. It's a Dublin game, so it's a 9:30 a.m. start for us. I'm taking the Steelers.
Are they gonna do the Ireland game next year?
I have no clue.
The schedule's not out for next season.
I swear to God, if they do it and the Patriots are there, I'm there. I will go, and I will never
What if
come
it's the
back.
Jags?
I will still go and never
What if
come
it's
back.
Jags versus Patriots?
I think I would die of happiness.
Well, that London game where it's Jags. Well, the Jags only go to London. They don't go anywhere else.
Ready?
I don't want to talk about
It's-
that because I was so excited. I was ready to go to Jacksonville, and then they released the freaking international game like a month before. And of course, because I was scrolling and I was like, "Oh, where are the tickets? Where's the tickets? Nowhere." So then I was like, "Oh my God, it's the London game." And so I called my sister and I was like, "Hey," who was studying abroad in Dublin last year. I go, "Hey, wanna like meet up in London and go to a Patriots Jags game?" And she was like, "Ugh, I can't. I'm going to Italy that weekend." And I was like, "Oh, poor you. You poor soul. You have to go to the Amalfi Coast. Like, poor Annie." And
That game was
poor
terrible,
thing.
anyways.
I know. Well, she got me a purse from Lake Como, so like I'm happy. But it's a beautiful purse. Xander was like, "Oh, I'll go," and I was like, "You need a passport."
I'm angry that I got a passport because now I can be dragged around the world.
What is up with you and traveling? Why do you hate it?
I hate traveling. I hate traveling. Not a single aspect of traveling is fun to me. I despise it. It's so anxiety ridden for me. I don't enjoy the air. I hate the airport. I am the angriest person. Ask Mark how I am at the airport. Well, he came to Anna Maria with us this year. She went to Florida with my family, and I was like,
When were you in Anna Maria?
January.
I was there in April.
Yeah. He came with us because Grammy goes down there and he came with us. And I was like, just a heads up. Like, when we get in the airport, don't talk to me. He's like, why? I go, I'm just angry at the airport. Like, the second I step foot in the airport, I'm mad. I'm always stuck behind some slow old guy through TSA. Nobody can figure out how to get their ticket to work on their phone. It drives me up a wall. And I don't like flying. It scares the crap out of me. I don't like sitting on the plane. I don't like going up. I don't like coming down. I don't like being in the air. It scares the crap out of me. I don't like traveling. And then when we finally get to our destination, everybody's like, "Oh, let's go do something." No, I want to lay down on a bed and take a nap because this just stressed me out, and now I'm exhausted. Don't bother me the first day.
And it's not even like a regular like, "Oh, I'm just tired." It's a mental exhaustion.
Yeah, they don't get it. They don't get it.
Tom, if you and I ever go to an airport, I'm going to push your button so hard.
I get so
I-
mad at the airport. I get so mad at the airport. Like, I'm yelling at my mom in the air. It's bad luck. I'm like, "Mom, don't talk to me." And like, she's like, "How do I get this on?" I'm like, "Mom, ask somebody." Like, no, I'm so angry in the airport. Everybody in the airport's an idiot in my eyes, and it drives me.
If I was there, then I would look at you and be like, "Tom, how dare you speak to your mother like that in the airport?"
No. Everybody knows in my family like not to talk to me at the airport. They just know like don't like if I need to talk to you, I will speak up and say something to you. Besides that, don't bother
I'm gonna
me.
push your button so hard if we ever go on a plane.
No, it drives me. With up, I can even.
Guys, I want to go to Dublin.
So Vikings, Steelers in Dublin. I have the Steelers. Who do you guys
I
have?
reset the Vikings.
So who do you have?
Viking.
All right, what's the next game?
Commanders go to Atlanta.
Give me the commies.
Yeah, same.
Michael Penis looks terrible that week.
You need to stop. I'm starting to think you like
Cracks
that.
me up every time. I'm
He's
actually
like
a Michael Penis Jr. fan. He was just terrible last week. Kirk Cousins got into the game. They got blown up by the Panthers. Give me the Commanders. Marcus Mariota's fine as a backup.
Chargers go to MetLife
Nick.
to play the blue team.
Chargers are sneaky one of the best teams in the NFL. Justin Herbert, the best quarterback in the NFL right now. Give me the Chargers.
Yeah, I won't say the second team.
The Madison Beer effect. He lost his virginity and now he's good.
Titans go to Houston.
This game's gonna suck.
Titans. No, I'm gonna say Houston's because I want Nico Collins to do well.
Tom.
Give me the Titans. I think Cam Moore gets his first win.
0-3. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Houston.
Eagles go to Tampa Bay.
Eagles.
Tampa. Baker Mayfield is a dog. I love Baker Mayfield.
Didn't he play horribly last game?
No, he drove them down the field with 2 minutes left to win.
Panthers go to Foxborough.
Patriots. Sarah doesn't pick this game.
Saints go to Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Let's go win.
Buffalo! That's actually my favorite slot machine.
Oh.
The Browns.
It's a slot machine with a bunch of buffaloes, and you hit the bonus, and it just screams Buffalo at you.
Oh, nice.
The Browns go to Detroit.
Lions.
Oh my God, Sarah's gonna have a field day with this game. I just realized what the next game is. Are you looking at the matchup, Tom?
Yeah, I pull up ESPN during this too.
When is
The Jaguars will go to San Francisco.
Fuck off.
I don't think he's gonna play, so I'm still taking the Niners. I think Brock Purdy's back this week.
I'm also gonna take the Niners. I'm sorry, Sarah.
Trevor.
See, I'm gonna put that in my list. I'm not even gonna put Jags. I'm just gonna put Trevor.
But Trevor.
The Colts go to Los Angeles to play against the animal team.
Wait, what?
I'm not saying the second team's name. That's my.
Just say the Rams.
Yeah, there you go. You figure it out.
It's the Ram. I'm taking the Rams for the sole fact that Indiana Jones has to be stopped at some point, and I think this is the week he gets figured out.
I hate on the fever dream.
I'm taking the Colts because
I don't hate that, but I just feel like at some point it has to there's an apex and it has to fall off at some point. I just can't live in a reality where Daniel Jones is good at football. I can't do it. He has to fall. Like last year, Sam Darnold was the best QB through 4 or 5 weeks of the season. This year, it's gonna be Daniel Jones. Sam Darnold last year was like the best QB through the first 4 weeks of the season last year with the Vikings. Sam Darnold, the ginger.
Yeah. No.
Who the hell are you talking about?
The really hot guy who went to Notre Dame.
I am no.
What's his last? It's Sam something.
I think he's the backup for the Steelers.
He's on the Commanders.
I was close. Oh, Josh, we saw him in person.
Sam Hartman.
Why does that guy look like Tom Hanks from Castaway?
She needs to shave.
He's a beautiful specimen of a man.
The Bears go to Las Vegas.
Why all the trip?
My friend went to Notre Dame, and I guess he would see him walking around campus, and he said he was a real a-hole.
I'm taking Vegas, baby. Right. Vegas.
I'm taking the Bears.
The Bears still suck. Sarah?
They had a good game against the Cowboys.
Fair. What?
Bears versus Raiders.
I don't care.
Do you want me to put that down? Okay.
Yeah.
I will literally put this down.
Don't care.
Doesn't care. I'm taking the Bears. They looked good against the Cowboys last week.
The Ravens go to Kansas City. Mind you, one of these teams is about to be 1-3. I think it will be the Chiefs. Give me the Ravens.
Give me the Ravens. Patrick Mahomes looks bad. He genuinely looks terrible.
The Ravens can hold on to a lead. So who's going to be worse?
Snap your elbow, break all your fingers, and leave. Bye.
Micah Parsons goes back to Dallas.
Yeah, give me the Packers.
Yeah, me too.
Give me the Packers. I hope he
flips one off when he runs on. And he just runs
no, because he liked the Cowboy. Cowboys fans were good to him. He liked the Cowboy fans. He loved the area. I hope he sacks Dak Prescott on the first play of the game when he looks up and just points at the owner's box. Just points at Jerry Jones. That would make me so happy. You know the scene from Remember the Titans when they're playing the game where the refs are calling penalties on every single play. And then they finally just blitz and I think they get a sack. And it's Gary Bertier runs over with the football and points to the other team's head coach. I want Micah Parsons to do that, but to Jerry Jones.
That'd be funny.
Very niche reference right there. What's the Monday Night Football game? I have a doubleheader on Monday Night Football. I hate the doubleheader on Monday night. I think
you have the Jets, and the Jets go to Miami.
I'll take the Dolphins.
I took the Dolphins too.
Let me switch it up. I'll take the Jets.
All right. Actually, Tyrod Taylor looked okay. Tyrod Taylor looked okay in Justin Fields' absence. But I think Fields is back this week.
The Bengals
y'all
go to Denver.
Bengals.
Broncos. Jake Browning sucks.
The Bengals suck if your name is not Jamar Chase or T. Higgins.
I just want and who?
I said T. Higgins.
No, T. Higgins
Good.
sucks. T. Higgins has like 4 catches this year, Sarah.
Not my word.
Tom, I'm gonna call your mother and have a very long conversation with her.
All right, that's it.
All right, that's all the games. T. Higgins has 7 catches this year.
T. Higgins doesn't have a legit quarterback this year.
Okay, but even in the first 2 games, he had 6 catches.
Stephon Diggs.
Who fucking
And
knew?
Stephon Diggs
He's
is
not
more
playing.
girls pregnant than he has touchdowns.
I mean, yeah, I think he has literally 3 kids on the way. So shout out Stephon Diggs.
And he just got challenged for a paternity test.
Yeah. So love that that's going on with our wide receiver that they decide they're not going to use. So that's the prediction. To do them every single week, like 10, 15 minutes to go through the entire season. But right now, let's get to sightseeing.
Get in, loser. We're going shopping.
All right,
We
it's
have
time to sightsee. We look around the NFL at the best and the worst games of the week, and we decide which games you want to stop and watch and which games you do not want to stop and watch. Yes, Sarah?
Can I go first?
Yes.
The game that I'm gonna watch, I have 2. I'm doing 2 and 2 tonight. So my first one is Jaguars 49ers because I want to see Mac Jones ball his eyes out to watch Trevor Lawrence just stomp on him.
So what if Mac Jones does not play and Brock Purdy plays?
Then you know what? I hope it's a fair game.
All right.
I like Brock Purdy. I respect him. Mac Jones, you can suck my big toe. I don't care about you. Second game I want to watch is the Ravens Chiefs. I just feel like Derrick Henry fucking light a fire under your ass and do something, please.
No, so Josh, I'm gonna leapfrog you here because I also am stopping to watch the Ravens Chiefs game. Both these teams are 1 and 2. Neither of them want to be 1 and 3, but one of them will be. So I think this is going to be an electric game. And Lamar Jackson is so much fun to watch play football. He is electric out there. One of the most dynamic quarterbacks we've ever seen, and he's developed into such a great passing quarterback as well. Plus, you have Derrick Henry, who at 31 years old is still doing Derrick Henry things as well.
He's 41.
31 years old.
I thought he was like 45.
So he's younger than Sarah thought, but he's older than most running backs in the NFL. And
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes is sneaky having a very bad year this year. So I think that's
See
very
him.
interesting to watch.
Okay, and the 2 teams that I'm skipping over is the Bears Raiders because I truly do not give a single
As
anything
in the
about
predictions,
them.
I do not care.
I don't care. And then the other game is Jets Dolphins because that just has
Yep.
they're 0-3. Like I'm good, thanks.
Yep. All right. So
And then
Josh,
obviously I'm watching the Patriots.
yeah. Oh, Josh, we skipped over you. What game do you want to watch? Which game are you stopping to see?
So I will be taking, not that I really want to see this particular team, but I will be taking my ass down to Dallas for once because I want to see Micah Parsons in Dallas. I want to see the revenge game against Jerry Jones.
Very good
It's
one.
like the
Very good one.
revenge dress, Princess
Like
Diana.
I'm not going.
Didn't watch
I'm not going to watch the Cowboys. I'd like to see the Packers. The Packers are nice, but I just want to see. I want to see Micah Parsons versus Jerry Jones. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good.
That's
Wait,
a
who's
great
Jerry
pick,
Jones?
Josh.
Why am I blanking on who Jerry
the
Jones is?
Cowboys.
I know he has something. That's what I thought. I was like, it's not the head coach.
No.
That's the owner. Okay. Sorry. Little
No, that's
brain
good.
fart.
And then which game are you not stopping to see, Josh? Which game are you going to drive right past the stadium?
So on my way back from Dallas, my ass is going straight through Atlanta. I don't want to. Like, yeah, you got the Commanders going, but the Commanders aren't really like a highlight right now. Terry McLaurin might be out. Jane Dales is coming off an injury, and the Falcons just got smoked to the goddamn Panthers, who I thought were going to be.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
You
what's up,
really
Sarah?
had to remind me that my player was hurt. Thanks. I was in a good mood.
Hey, man. Hey,
Or-
tell him we'll buy you that Louis Vuitton bag to make you feel better.
No, I won't.
Yes, you will.
Thanks. Andrew will be so happy.
No, that's on
Breaking
Xander to
news.
get that Louis Vuitton
Tom
bag.
announced that he will be buying Sarah a Louis Vuitton bag if the Patriots lose this weekend to the Carolina Panthers.
If I hit a 12-leg touchdown parlay for like 50,000 this week, sure, I'll shell out a couple for a Louis bag, but it's probably not gonna happen.
I only need brand.
Yeah, so I gotta make a crazy parlay. The game I will not be stopping to watch is the
Corey,
Titans
you're-
versus. No, Core's more important.
My dog.
Yep. I will not be stopping to watch the Titans versus the Texans. I could not. I mean, yeah, you have Cam Ward, like number 1 overall quarterback, but the Titans have been extremely boring this year. But more importantly, what the hell has happened to CJ Stroud? The fall off from his rookie year is astronomical. He looks like a completely different quarterback, and I'm just not interested in watching this game because of that. If it was rookie CJ Stroud versus Cam Ward, okay, maybe I could tune in to watch the game. But both teams are 0-3. It's the worst division in football potentially right now. I mean, the Indianapolis Colts are running away with this division. So I just could not care less about this game. We got to get out of here because Sarah's dog is pouting in the background because she needs her food. So real quick this week, yes, we will get you your core. We will get Sarah out of here in just 1 second. Josh, do you have the Madden game real quick this week? All right, pull it up real quick so we can get out of here and Sarah's dog can eat dinner.
I'm sending it to the group chat so you guys can watch it, but then I'll put it on the screen for like 10 seconds. So you go.
So as Josh does that, just a reminder, Josh pulls up, he grabs the quarterback, the wide receiver 1, 2, and 3, starting running back and tight end from an NFL team, and Sarah and I have to try to guess what player this is based off of the positional overalls in Madden. Sarah and I do not play Madden, neither does Josh. This is what makes the game a little interesting. So immediately I look at it and I see a mid quarterback, a 76 overall, typically going to be, and then the wide receivers are kind of mid as well. So this is tough. Immediately you have to think about QBs where the running back is better than the quarterback because the running back has the higher overall. But not super high.
I do.
Now, is this the current depth chart?
This is the current depth chart. I do have a specific hint if you do need it, but I won't say it yet.
You can give it because I'm kind of struggling with it right now too.
So the hint is, as of, I think, what's today? Tuesday? I think of this past Thursday, Madden came out with their first ratings updated. So I will tell you this: one of these overalls is not the same as of like the past 4 days. One of these guys was a different overall 4 days ago.
All right, doesn't help me because I don't play the game.
I will not confirm nor deny if he went higher or lower.
All right, I give up.
I won't tell you what position it was either.
All right, I give up.
So I'm leaning Seahawks because Kenneth Walker I think would be an 83, and I think Sam Darnold would be a 70. And then because JSN would be higher than Cooper Kupp, I think. So you're going to think of a wide receiver 2 who's higher than the wide receiver 1. Final answer, Chicago Bears.
Sarah, any opposition?
Nah.
I have to say, this I think is the hardest one I've given. And I have to say, I am quite frankly disappointed in Sarah.
Is it the Jags?
This is the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I had a feeling. But I was like,
Travis Hunter is an 84 overall. And Brian Thomas Jr. is the guy who I said had an overall. Brian Thomas was an 84 and went down to an 83 because Brian.
Can I explain myself? I forgot about Travis Hunter, so in my brain I was like, "There's no way that Travis Etienne is a higher ranking than Trevor Lawrence." I forgot about Travis Hunter.
See,
and I said before you even said anything, I was thinking, I was like, "Damn, this is the freaking Jags, isn't it?" I just didn't want to say anything because I wanted to be wrong.
See, my thought process was the wide receiver 2 was 1 overall higher, and Rome Odunze has been killing it. So, like with the Madden updates, he could be higher than DJ Moore. Was my thought process, and DeAndre Swift's whatever for a back.
I was thinking Brian Thomas Jr.
They love Travis Hunter being the second overall pick, so they gave him an 84 automatically. And then Brian Thomas has not been the greatest, so he was an 84 as of last week, but then they dropped him down to an 83.
All right.
Why is Trevor 76?
Don't take it up with me. I don't know. Go yell at Madden.
Give me a name and I will.
All right, let's see who owns Madden.
EA Sports.
EA Sports. Who owns Madden?
EA Sports.
EA Sports, who's that?
Company that owns Madden.
Owns EA Sports.
I don't think EA is owned by anybody.
I'll buy it.
Larry Probst and Andrew Wilson.
The owner of EA. There's who you bought. Just tweet at Madden. Just tweet at Madden if you really care that much.
I don't tweet, Mom.
Comment on Instagram that on Madden. Go to Madden 26 on Instagram, whatever the hell it's called. But that's going to do it for today's episode. Patriots, we went over all of that. Pointing. Hopefully next week the Red Sox have clinched the playoffs, but it's going to come down to the wire. And eventually at some point we'll have Bruins and Celtics to talk about if the Patriots keep sucking things up. As always, you can subscribe on YouTube at the Duckboat Dispatch. Like, comment, subscribe, be a friend, tell a friend. On Instagram at the Duckboat Dispatch. Same on TikTok. Same deal. Like, comment, follow, be a friend, tell a friend, share the post, share the TikTok, share the reels, whatever it may be. We're on Spotify at the Duckboat Dispatch, but for some reason, we are a pain to find on Spotify. So if you can't find us, go to Instagram. Sarah, who runs the Instagram for us, does a great job. She put a link in there to the Spotify. You click on the blue thing, click on Spotify. It'll bring you right to our Spotify account. You can follow us there. We upload every single episode. If you're more of an audio person for your podcast, you don't want to look at the visuals, Josh's camera. Josh looked like a vampire for 25 minutes. I got booted out. Sarah's sitting in her bed. She got a dog, so I understand why you might not want to watch via video. But that's going to be episode 19, week 4 of the NFL season coming up.